Monday's episode of Days of Our Lives doesn't bring comfort or holiday cheer. Instead, December 22nd delivers truth, regret, and emotional fallout, the kind that lingers long after Christmas decorations come down. This is the episode where secrets stop hiding, where loyalty is tested, and where one long-running mystery finally steps into the light. The DeMera abductor is revealed. Families fracture under pressure, and for some characters, this Christmas may mark the moment everything changes. Today, we're breaking down why this episode matters, what the big reveal really means, and how these storylines are quietly setting up major consequences for 2026. Let's start with the emotional heart of the episode, Marlena Evans. Marlena Evans is unraveling, and what makes this moment so powerful is that there's no villain standing in front of her. There's no masked enemy, no supernatural threat, no external force she can diagnose or defeat. This time, the damage came from silence. Rachel Black is confined at Bayview Sanitarium. Brady Black feels betrayed, blindsided, and furious. And Marlena knows, with devastating clarity, that her decision to withhold the truth helped set all of this in motion. For a woman who has built her entire identity on insight, honesty, and emotional guidance, this failure cuts deeper than any past trauma. What we see in this episode is Marlena stripped of authority. She isn't the strong matriarch. She isn't the calm professional. She's a mother terrified she may have crossed a line she can't undo. And then, unexpectedly, someone reaches her. Paulina Price doesn't lecture. She doesn't assign blame. She simply recognizes pain, and refuses to let Marlena drown in it alone. That compassion matters, especially because this is Marlena's first Christmas without John Black. The grief beneath the guilt hasn't even had room to breathe yet. Paulina's support isn't about solutions. It's about survival. And sometimes, that's exactly what healing starts with. As Marlena leans on Paulina, Brady faces a reckoning of his own, and this is where Belle Black becomes the emotional bridge this family desperately needs. Belle doesn't excuse what Marlena did. Instead, she reframes it. She urges Brady to slow down, not to forget the betrayal, but to understand the context behind it. Marlena wasn't manipulating him. She wasn't protecting herself. She was making a tragic, fear-driven choice rooted in grief and desperation. Belle's insight is crucial because it shifts the story away from blame and toward long-term consequences. This isn't about who's right or wrong in a single moment, it's about whether this family chooses to heal or stay broken. Brady is barely holding himself together, his daughter is institutionalized. His trust in his mother is shattered. And the emotional weight of responsibility is crushing him from all sides. The episode wisely avoids rushing forgiveness. Instead, it leaves Brady standing at a crossroads. Will he allow anger to harden into permanent distance? Or will he choose the harder path, one that requires empathy, patience, and vulnerability? That choice won't just define his relationship with Marlena. It will determine the future of the entire Black family. Not every heartbreak explodes, and that's exactly why this storyline hurts. Holly Jonas was counting on Paris as more than a vacation. It was an escape, a reset, a chance to feel young, hopeful, and chosen. For Holly, Paris symbolized a future that felt light, far away from Salem's emotional gravity. Then reality steps in. Tate Black breaks the news gently, but firmly. He's staying in Salem. Because Rachel Black needs him. Because Brady Black is barely holding it together. And because family obligation outweighs romance, at least for now. Holly says she understands. But understanding isn't the same as being okay. What makes this scene effective is its restraint. There's no shouting, no dramatic ultimatum, no soap-style explosion. Just a quiet realization that she is no longer Tate's first priority, and maybe never was in the way she hoped. And this is where the long-term implications emerge. This isn't just about a cancelled trip. It's about emotional imbalance. It's about one person always adjusting while the other stands still. Add Tate's academic probation, a secret still buried, and suddenly this relationship feels fragile in ways Holly doesn't even know yet. Some relationships don't end in betrayal. They fade, slowly, silently, and painfully. Now we arrive at the episode's most anticipated moment. The DiMera abductor is revealed. But Days of Our Lives is smart enough to know that identity alone isn't the real shock. Motivation is. Peter Blake remains a deeply unsettling figure. He appears confused, overwhelmed, almost lost inside the chaos unfolding around him. But history tells us something important: Peter Blake has never been harmless. So the question becomes, is this confusion genuine, or is it performance? Is Peter another victim of a larger plan? Or is he manipulating perception, hiding behind chaos to control it? Then there's the ever-looming possibility of Dr. Wilhelm Rolf, a man whose moral compass has never existed and whose connection to DiMera science makes him uniquely dangerous. What's clear is this: the abduction wasn't random. It wasn't emotional. It was calculated. Someone wanted the DiMeras trapped together. Someone wanted old wounds reopened. Someone wanted fear to metastasize. And now, the danger becomes physical. Kristen DiMera's infection and rising fever shift the storyline from psychological warfare to potential tragedy. This is no longer a game of power. This is survival. Monday's Days of Our Lives episode isn't designed to comfort viewers. It's designed to redefine trajectories. Marlena is forced to face the cost of silence. Brady stands at a crossroads between anger and healing. Holly learns that love doesn't always come with equal sacrifice. And the DiMera mystery crosses the line from suspense into irreversible consequence. This Christmas episode strips away tradition and exposes truth, the kind that lingers long after the holiday ends. Nothing fully explodes yet, but the cracks are visible everywhere. And with the crypt crisis escalating and emotional fallout spreading across Salem, one message is unmistakable: things will get worse before they get better. Stay tuned, because the consequences of this episode won't end with December. They're just beginning.